In this module, we'll be considering uh, how to use decentralized exchanges. So I made a video on centralized exchanges, and this is for decentralized exchanges. Now, the main difference between centralized and decentralized exchanges is that centralized exchanges require you to sign up to authenticate or validate your identity using uh, a government issued identification document, while decentralized exchanges only require you to have a wallet, right? So you can remain completely anonymous on a decentralized exchange. They only need you to sign up and then display your public key uh, on a decentralized exchange, right? So just like centralized exchanges, decentralized exchanges also have a lot of features, right? So we will only be examining a couple. But as you can see, this is the home page, right? Also, this decentralized exchange I want to use now is a test net. So all of the tokens I'm going to be spending here do not um do not translate to real money, they do not translate to cash. Okay, they are not spendable in real life, right? Well, this is real life, but like they are not spendable. We can't exchange them for actual value. That's what I mean. So yeah, let's examine the website. So the decentralized exchange, rather, well, technically it's a website. It's also a decentralized application. So this says dashboard, portfolio. This is earn. And under earn, they have delegate, provide liquidity, principal and yield tokens, liquid staking. Under trade, they have swap, pulse trade, flow trade. Under vote, prism governance, liquid voting. Then you have tokens, you have ecosystem, explorers and history, validators. The testnet I'm currently using is testnet.prism.zone. By the time you watch this video, they might be out of testnet phase, right? But just um, know that you could use another video, rather another testnet, right? You could find another testnet to interact with. Just know that testnets don't require your real funds, right? And try not to use the wrong version of a testnet. I have made a video about how you can find fakes, right? So always go to the official pages, official Twitter or X pages of any project. All right, so moving on. This says refer and earn deposit. So I'm just going to connect my wallet, right? Because I can't use it otherwise. So connect wallet, connect. I'm using a Kepler wallet. So right now I'm just going to confirm. Okay, so now I'm logged in. So disconnect will log me out, right? So now I'm logged in. So the one of the main things that people use decentralized exchanges for is swaps, right? So let's do that. So trade swap. All right. So in this example, I'm going to be swapping USD SIM, right? So this USD SIM is like DG, a stable coin, right? Which is tied to the dollar, and I'll be exchanging it for Prism. So let's say I wanted to swap. In my balance, I have 419 USD SIM. So let's say I wanted to swap half of that, or about half of that, so 200 to Prism, right? So once I do that, it shows me a conversion rate, shows me the slippage, the fee, that's how much I would pay for this transaction, and then the estimated price impact. So all of these are pretty fair, right? And it's you can change slippage, right? You can reduce or increase slippage, but I think I'm fine with these settings. So I'll just click swap. Once I do that, there will be a pop-up, right, asking me to confirm this transaction in my wallet, right? So I'll approve that, and once I click approve, the transaction will, you know, be sent to the blockchain, and then it will either be confirmed or the transaction will fail. So it just sent me a pop-up. You swapped 180 USDC for that Prism, right? And that's basically like how you execute swaps on decentralized exchanges. So you've made profit on a particular token, and you just want to take profit. Let's do another example. Let's say um C Atom, right? And then I wanted to take profit in USDC, right? So I'm swapping to a stable coin. My balance here is 0.07 something something. So let's say I wanted to swap 0.0.002, and I wanted to swap it to USDC. So here it says this is worth $11.46, and then on the conversion side it's showing $11.45. So I think this difference is just like slippage. And then click swap. It will send me a confirmation to my wallet again. Now, the reason this happens is that anybody, or rather nobody can nobody can confirm a transaction on your wallet without your private key, right? So whoever owns the private key is the actual owner of the wallet, and if you don't click approve, then if you don't approve the transaction from your wallet, then it cannot be uh executed. So I've confirmed the transaction now, and it's taking a while for the blockchain to process it. So now it has been swapped. So let's do something else. Let's say we wanted to earn on the platform, right? So this says delegate, lock Prism tokens, and rewards. This says provide liquidity, add liquidity to pools. This says choose fixed or variable yield. This says mint LSD. So let's provide liquidity, right? So basically, when you provide liquidity, it means you stand a chance to earn from swapping fees, right? So I just conducted a swap, assuming I was but rather when I am, part of the liquidity pool, I will earn a percentage of fees. So this is giving me stats of total liquidity, total volume, and then the total fees in the past 24 hours. So these are the available pools, right? Prism Sim, USIM, whatnot. Uh, so let me just go with Prism Sim because I have both of those tokens in my wallet at the moment. Yeah, so I'm just going to add liquidity. Okay, seems like I don't have this Sim in my wallet. I don't have it in my wallet. So let's see. Let me go back. Trying to find a pool with the tokens in my wallet. Okay, this is Prism USD Sim. Yes, this is the I have these two tokens, right? Because I just swapped both of them. So let's use that. So yeah, I just clicked optimize and then it gave me this. But I want to use something less. So let's go in with $50 USD sim. And then let's say 8 prism. And then I click provide liquidity. So it sends me wallet approval pop up. And then once I click that, the transaction will be sent to the blockchain and then it will be confirmed. Either confirmed or it will fail. Alright, they said you joined the pool with success. So my transaction was successful and basically I can start earning. So now it's showing me my current position. Your current position 25.02. And then if I wanted to remove liquidity, I would just say if I wanted to remove part, I might, take a sum out of this. Let's say I wanted to remove 15. But in this case, I want to remove all of my liquidity. So max. Then to withdraw my liquidity. So once I click withdraw, it will send me wallet confirmation. And then once I approve that, it should show me a result now. You've exited from the pool with success. So yeah, um let's let's see something else. We've done swap trade, we've provided liquidity. Let's vote. Okay, so there are a couple of proposals available now. This is this what's the word now? This feature is for governance tokens, right? Or platforms that enable end user governance. So I'm just going to pick any proposal here. So this says upgrade to version 0.19. Seems like voting has closed on this because I can't find anywhere to vote. Let's see. Okay, voting has also closed on this. Okay, I think voting is closed on all of them, but essentially it just requires you to click a button and then confirm that transaction from your wallet. So this is executed, rejected, rejected. So I think all of these votes have already been closed or have already closed. So let's do one more thing. Let's delegate. So delegating basically means uh supporting a particular validator, right? The validators are those protecting the network or the platform, right? So let's see. I should have Prism in my wallet. Why are they asking me to buy? Okay, I think there's a slight issue with the platform, but I have delegated in the past, right? So because I'm not seeing an option to delegate right now, and let me see, view history. These are my total delegations in the past, $55. This is what they are asking me to claim now as reward, so I can claim this to my wallet immediately. Yeah, I think they're about to exit the testnet phase because a lot of things are not working as they used to. Okay, now I'm seeing the validators I had delegated to in the past. So these are the amounts that I delegated: 3 prism, 0.19 prism, and these are the validators, right? So this person status is green, which means they are online. This site can't be reached. Okay, let's go back then. All right, so I clicked view history and they said that site could not be reached. So let me let me just claim my rewards. Or let's see. Let me see if I can delegate delegate more before I claim rewards. All right, so this is the only person that is active now. So let me delegate more to him. Okay, this is asking me to redelegate, so I can't even delegate anymore. I can only redelegate. Redelegating means like transferring what I staked on one person to another person. So they're asking me to select a validator, right? That's another new validator, and then transfer what I have validated, what I had delegated to this chain route and transfer to that new validator. But I don't want to do that. So I just wanted to delegate to someone else. So since I can't do that, let me unstake instead. So unstake maximum and then confirm. So again, it will send me a wallet pop-up to approve the transaction, and then once I approve that, it's done. So your delegation request submitted. So basically, uh using a decentralized exchange is just basically about finding your way around it, knowing exactly what you want to do, and then claim rewards failed. Okay, tried it again, failed again. Okay, well, I think this testnet is closing, but basically I think I've covered some of the most basic uses of decentralized exchanges. But the swap is one of the most common use of this decentralized exchanges. You can also use decentralized exchanges that offer futures to trade, right? You can use them to trade like long and short and all of that. But um this particular decentralized exchange doesn't offer that. So yeah, I think we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for your time and see you in the next section.